How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are all having a spectacular day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button and make sure you guys select all for all notifications. That way you guys don't miss out on future videos and streams here on the channel. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about a brand new movie here in 2023 titled Renfield. And we're going to discuss, is this movie good or bad? This movie is rated R. It's about an hour and 33 minutes long, and it is a horror comedy starring Nicolas Cage dealing with things of corruption, power, and toxic relationships. If you guys have been a subscriber, and if you guys, have known me for a long time, even before I started my YouTube career here on the channel, and I was, making videos over on Facebook, you guys know for a fact that I'm not a big Nicolas Cage fan. Anything that he has been a part of, except for the National Treasure movies. And yes, I really do enjoy Book of Secrets. It's not a good movie, but I enjoy it for what it is. Everything that Nicolas Cage has done since the National Treasure films, I really haven't enjoyed. And a lot of times the movie that he's a part of, I will watch either with alcohol in my hand, going into my body, or I will just not watch at all because the trailer does not entice me to go and see it. I think the last Nicolas Cage movie I saw before this was not the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent movie. I think it was the one before that where it was like horror Chuck E. Cheese, basically. I can't remember what it was called. But I went and saw that, and that movie was just beyond stupid. And this movie, same thing. It's stupid, but it has horror and comedy elements that is at least bearable to watch without me having to have Mike's Hard Lemonade or rum or, whatever, a hard cider in my hand to drink. Nick Cage as Count Dracula, amazing. I was not expecting me to actually buy into Nick Cage being Dracula, but he does such a phenomenal job being Dracula. And that thing about Nick Cage movies is that a lot of times I've seen Nick Cage movies where it's just Nick Cage being Nick Cage and it's not Nick Cage playing a character. I felt like Nick Cage wasn't in the movie necessarily. It's like I completely lost that when I was watching the film. I was like, wait a minute, that was Nick Cage. And I was like, but it was Count Dracula in the film. And he just does a great job. I loved it. The CGI blood, great. Great characters. Obviously, a lot of characters are very one note. You're very basic and very familiar. There's a silly explanation as to how Renfield, who is Count Dracula's assistant, gets his powers. It reminded me of a lot of superhero flicks of old. The film has amazing humor. It's great comedy elements. Even though this film is rated R because of language and blood, there are so many gags and whatnot that you will laugh when you're watching this movie. The three negatives I want to talk about: wanted more Dracula. Like, Nick Cage's Dracula, he's in the movie, but he's not in it a lot. And I thought that was kind of disappointing that, you're wasting Nick Cage while he's just hanging out in some abandoned hospital, recovering from burns, basically. And that's what he does for a lot of the movie. Until the finale. Second negative I want to talk about is that this movie felt like two movies put into one. Like I said, this movie's like 90 minutes long. I felt like the movie deals with corrupt cops and this whole mobster thing, and that's one movie, and then you have the Renfield and Dracula toxic relationship thing going on. And the mob and the corrupt cops thing just wasn't exciting. Like, it didn't mesh well with the whole Dracula and Renfield thing. It felt like it was two movies happening at once and they were fighting each other for screen time, and I didn't like that. And that kind of leads to the third thing, where the pacing felt really odd and the structure of the movie felt really odd. And it's not until the finale where the whole corrupt cops and mobster meshes with the Dracula thing. Until the finale, like the last 15 minutes, it just doesn't feel cohesive. However, though, I thought Renfield here in 2023 was a great movie. If you guys haven't checked it out, I would encourage you guys to do so. If you guys are Nick Cage fans, you're going to love it. If you're not, this movie will hopefully still be enjoyable for you guys, and I think you will enjoy it. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next video or stream.